everyone, Gaara here and welcome to a brand new deck tech video. Today I'm gonna talk about a Reno Shaman. Finally, I'm working on all sorts of Shaman decks. I think it has potential, but it has to be you have to put a lot of time into testing every single variation. I think the way to go should be Bran, something like Bran Synergy and Reno, because Shaman is really lacking heal, and just in general Reno control decks are overtaking the control decks in general, just because the Reno is just such a powerful card if you make it work. So Reno Shaman, here it is. Let's go over the cards. Just basically trying to play 30 good cards. That's the goal. One Earthshock. It's I started off with 20 cards. I built a control shaman deck, and then I cut all the 2-offs, and I had 20 cards left. The cards that were left were Earthshock, Rockbiter, Abusive, Finlay, Zombie Chow, Flame Tongue, Hound Creeper, Totem Golem. Those are standard cards, just super powerful on their own. Totem Synergy, Hex, Lightning Storm, BGH, Bran, Totem Golem, Argus, Shredder, Kazan, Healbot, Zoodrake, Sludgy Belcher, Fire Elemental, Dr. Boom. No, Alakir. Those were my 20 card starting points. Just very, very powerful. You would play in a control shaman deck, but you would play 2 copies of Totem Golem, for example, or Zombie Chow. So we have to add 10 cards. So I added Trog, so that's 1, so 9 left. What I don't like about Trogman in the previous Reno Shaman versions is you don't run too many overload cards. So I really wanted to justify the Trog, and the way how you can justify it really is with Abusive Surgeon, a Flame Tongue Totem, and Dark Iron Dwarf, and Argus. So you have other ways to buff it other than overload, and I really like that. And the more I'm playing with it, I really like to have powerful 1-drops, obviously, and having those classic overload cards. We have the chance to get a ton of Trog into Totem Golem, Feral Spirits, Lightning Storm, all that stuff, Lightning Bolt, Totem but this is not enough. But the other overload cards are really bad, so I'm playing Flame Tongue Totem and Abusive Surgeon, and Abusive Surgeon goes really well with Bran. Same with the Dark Iron Dwarf, and those cards harmonize really well, so I'm going for that. And because I'm playing the Abusive Flame Tongue Totem and Dark Iron Dwarf, it makes a lot of sense to also add the Agent Squire. So we have the early game, because we also have to cut 1 Hound Creeper and 1 Totem Golem, and just to have enough early game, with this synergy, you can really justify each card, and it works really well together. Also the Zombie Chow, obviously. So we have the 1 Rockbite and the 1 Lightning Bolt as a removal. You can play the 1 Lightning Bolt as a Rockbiter, so that's another card. Then we have added the Agent Squire. That's the 3rd card already. The Tunnel Rock is the 4th card already. And then Feral Spirits, because run the Tunnel Rock, it goes great with it, so that's already the 5th card I added. We have no Hex, so that hurts the most, but we have the BGH as the 2nd removal. Tusker Totemic, Dark Iron Dwarf was the 6th card I added as a one-off. Goes, as I just explained, very well with the Agent Square, the Trogs, and the other 1-drops and the other cards. Especially with the Bran, it's just super sick. Also the Bran is, as you can see, a ton of Battlecry minions. Kazan, just because we do this deck is just a freeze mage hard counter. Reno, Kazan, Healbot is super strong, Zoodrake. So there are 4 cards added Bomb Blower, because we will have the early game, adds another Battlecry minion that goes insanely well with the Bran. Nobody will expect it. And way in the past in Control Shaman deck, I used to already play Bomb Robber, especially now when Rogue is getting a little bit more popular. I think it's a good card. In Shaman, we run 1-off instead of double 2nd Azure or Sludge Belch or Lower Tap. We don't really need Lower Tap so much. I rather have the removal from the Bomb Blower and the immediate effect and the synergy with the Bran. Lower Tap would also go with Bran, but it's really not necessary. To have cards reduced by 10 mana. so that's my 7th card, I believe. And then we have the Reno obviously as the 8th card, Sylvanas and the 9th card, and Dr. Boom is the last card. So very, very powerful like one-offs, and this card this deck really seems powerful for a Reno Shaman. Like I have to play it more. I'm also gonna show you some games and keep you guys updated if I change some cards. And finally I found like a way to have like a very strong early game, and the problem is really like the card draw, fit in powerful heal and board control, and especially early game when you just play one-offs. So I think this is really great. It's like focus on controlling the board and just finishing the games with cards like Dr. Boom, Alakir, Sylvanas, and outlasting opponents, outlasting aggro decks. Yeah, this is my deck so far. I hope you guys like it, and see you guys in the games.